going on with y'all? Swoop and Score back at you with more. I know I've been away for quite some time. Wife's flipping me the bird, having twins next month and stuff. So I've been away for a while. In the transitionary period in my life, changing jobs, getting ready to take final exam, all this other stuff like that too. Trying to better myself as a human being and all the other stuff in the dad, man of the house type stuff. So I've been away for a bit. I was even contemplating whether or not I even want to make any more videos for this season because I feel like I'd be sounding like a broken record, repeating the same exact stuff week in and week out. I think many of us had these lofty expectations as to what we expected the season to be. I gotta tell y'all, the way that this season has turned out has been dysfunctional, to say the least. Undisciplined. Inconsistent. I think those are the three terms we can use to describe this season. As I said, dysfunctional, inconsistent, and undisciplined. You're not going to win too many games when you're the most penalized team in the league. It's just not going to work that way. You're not going to win any games. You're not going to win too many games being inconsistent. One week the defense plays good, offense looks bad. One week the offense looks bad and the defense looks good. One week the entire team is bad. And one week the entire team is firing on all cylinders. And that was first win of the season. I feel like Jonathan Gannon and Nick Sirianni are approaching Freddie Kitchens levels of bad. And I wouldn't be sad to see them go at all. I wouldn't. I wouldn't mind him bringing in Rex Ryan to be the defensive coordinator. It'd be another Ryan. But has the game changed too much for him? Is the question. So, we'll see as time goes on. What bothers me is all of this unnecessary hatred of Jalen Hurts again. Once again, it's all Jalen Hurts' fault. Oh, he's missing wide open receivers. Oh, he's not doing this. He can't read defenses. He can't do this. He can't do that. I'm going to tell you now, a lot of people won't say it, but I'll say it because it's my channel and it's my video. I want to see that young brother succeed. I would like to see that brother succeed. Now, a lot of people want to say that, oh, it's not about race. And to an extent, you're absolutely right. When you got guys like E.J. Manuel, who flamed out. You got guys like Geno Smith. Didn't turn out well. And everybody talk bad about them. But you got guys like a Blaine Gabbert, a Matt Castle, a Matt Flynn. These guys suck. Gardner Minshew sucks. I'll say it. Gardner Minshew is trash. And y'all want to sit here and make it seem as if though he is this and he's this great hope for the city. He's not any of that. He's not. He's not at all. Tell you why I became a Philadelphia Eagles fan. Some of y'all not going to understand it, but that's okay. Philadelphia has had 3 of the greatest black quarterbacks playing for them. It may not mean much to some, but that means a lot. When you got guys like, when you can say your team has had Randall Cunningham, and Randall Cunningham was great. Donovan McNabb was great. Donovan McNabb didn't have no damn wide receivers. When Terrell Owens is your only good receiver, and the rest of them are guys like Greg Lewis, Freddie Mitchell, Hank Baskett, Todd Pinkston, James Thrash. That's all the help I'm going to get. Now, granted, Reggie Brown and Dante Stallworth were fine, but Dante Stallworth took off when he went to New England, so you know how that works. Michael Vick had a chance to have or play more so with Deshaun Jackson and Jeremy Maclin. So there's that. And then there's it's Jalen Hurts. He can't do this, he can't do that, he can't do this, and he can't do that. Let me tell you now, Zach Wilson will be a bum in this system. And y'all would give him every excuse known to man. Trevor Lawrence would be a bum in this system, and y'all would give him every excuse. Media paint a narrative, and y'all just take the ball and run with it all the time. I wonder how long until Justin Herbert is figured out. And then what do you say then? But it's everybody else's fault, right? And not theirs. And hey, I'm not taking nothing away from the analysis of Jalen Hurts. But he's a rookie quarterback. And I say rookie in the sense of he hasn't even started a full season. And y'all hate that. I know what it is, and y'all won't say it, but I'll say it. I'll say it because deep down, rooted deep inside you, you ain't want that brother there. Y'all wanted Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz was the savior of the city. Carson Wentz ain't won a playoff game in all of his years here in Philadelphia. Didn't win not one. Not one. Oh, he got us to a Super Bowl and this, that, and the other. Did he play? Did he play? Well, we wouldn't have got that far if it wasn't for Carson Wentz. I seem to remember Nick Foles taking over the reins. And that could have easily turned into a disaster. But it didn't. It didn't. And you could throw all these nonsensical, dumbass stats around. Oh, Carson Wentz was the first quarterback within the first 2 minutes of a game to throw for 50-plus yards and run a score in with the time narrowing down. Something stupid something ridiculous like that. That's my problem. My problem is all the unwarranted hate towards Jalen Hurts. Carson Wentz had his time. Now he's in Indianapolis. Indianapolis has one more win than Philadelphia does. That's all I'm saying. So you can sit there, you can hate Jalen Hurts for all intents and purposes. Hey, do what you will. But if you're going to assess the situation, stop digging for an excuse to hate him. All right? Stop digging. Stop digging and saying to yourself, he sucks because, he missed that wide open receiver right there. Let me tell you now, the Eagles have had 20 consecutive offensive line changes. That is the most in the NFL within the past 2 years. Past 2 damn seasons. It's a revolving door of linemen. Andre Dillard is sorry as shit. He's sorry. He sucks. Get him out of there. He got to go. The fumble on the goal line yesterday. That wasn't Jalen Hurts' fault that the offensive lineman was pulling and ran into the damn ball. I seen him step in the pocket a number of times yesterday. What the hell are y'all talking about? All of this unnecessary ass hate for someone who y'all think, and I get it. When a black quarterback comes into the league, he's automatically expected to make an impact regardless of where his positioning was. And many of y'all are not going to see it. Many of you are not going to see it at all because you don't want to see it and you don't care to see it. But they did the same thing to Lamar Jackson. He's just a running back that can throw. Nobody knew who Patrick Mahomes was coming out of Texas Tech. Not a damn person knew who Patrick Mahomes was coming out of Texas Tech. He was a nobody. We knew about Deshaun Watson. But how many playoff victories in all of his season there amounted to a Super Bowl victory for them? They wanted him out of there. After all he done for them, they want him out of there, claiming it's allegations of sexual misconduct. This is a society where you live in where you are guilty until proven innocent. I ain't saying he did anything. I'm not saying he didn't do anything. All I'm saying is, if this was that big a deal, why is it being held in civil court and not criminal court? So, with all of this unnecessary and unwarranted hatred towards Jalen Hurts, y'all really need to go ahead and get yourselves a damn grip, because I hope that the brother is here to stay, and I hope he succeeds. I really do hope he succeeds. Not for the sake of a bunch of people saying, so it can be rubbed in their faces, but because I'm an Eagles fan through and through, and I'm going to always cheer for the quarterback of the Eagles to succeed, the starting quarterback, if the starting quarterback actually possesses the mental capacity to deal with this rabid and entitled ass fan base where they feel as if though we deserve everything right now. You need to come in ready to play right now. None of y'all asses ever played a down a day in your life, so shut the hell up. Shut up. Shut your ass up. You never played a down a day in your life. And you want to sit here and say that this is how he needs to be. Now, granted, does that mean there's no area of improvement? Of course there is. But the man is only 23 years old. As I recall it, they was calling Josh Allen a bum too. I heard some guys telling me that, they got an arm. Sam Darnold has an arm. They could throw the ball downfield. Yeah, but guess what? These guys are turnover machines. All they do is throw interceptions. That's what y'all want. Just shut the hell up. Shut your damn mouth. Sit down and let the man grow. Ain't a boy a man. He gonna man the hell up and he'll get it together, just like all the other ones did. And if not, then hey, at least you know what you got. But the problem is patience. Patience is something nobody want to have. It's all about instant gratification. And that there costs you a lot more. As you saw yesterday, that instant gratification stuff gonna cost you. With them onside kicks, didn't do nobody no good. Nobody any good. And with this upcoming draft, it's a lot of areas that do need to be addressed. And hey, for all intents and purposes, I don't like Howie Roseman. I don't like Howie Roseman at all, and I don't trust him to draft the right way. I don't. When you draft the owner's son's best friend because daddy, he used to play in college and he went to the same college as me, and J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, like, he doesn't even do anything. He don't catch passes. He's a bum. Get him out of there. He a bum. Derek Barnett, bum. Got to go. Gotta go. Get him out of there. Gotta go. The man can play somewhere else. Maybe he can even revitalize his career. I hope he does, but it just ain't working out here. But the biggest miss of all of the ones I done mentioned, Andre Dillard. Now, we just sat in and talked about the 20 or so offensive line changes for the Philadelphia Eagles. Andre Dillard literally got in the game, and I knew Yannick Ngakoue was going to have his way with him, and he ain't miss a beat. Sure, he got, at least he has some sort of resistance with Jordan Mailata there. But yo, Andre Dillard, it ain't take him. I mean, he could have probably blindfolded himself and got around Andre Dillard. That's how bad it was. The reports is coming that Andre Dillard has actually been requested by some other teams. Let him go. Move on. Move on. But as time goes on, I think the offensive line will get it together. We may got to part ways with Lane Johnson too. And I like Lane, but I think it's getting to that point where it's time. We're going to have to probably move on from Lane Johnson too. We might have to. I seen Fletcher Cox, talk about how he's in there to play, the rush and all this other stuff and not practice against the screen, which is quite telling because what you do in practice translates to the field. I'm a firm believer in that. And what I've seen from this team, everybody can pick this stuff apart. Everybody can pick this shit apart. It's horrible. It's a horribly coached team. So if Sirianni's out by the end of the year, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad because the moment Freddie Kitchens was out, Kevin Stefanski came in, changed all that around. They realized what their strengths were, and that's running the ball. Clearly, lining up under the center helped out Jalen Hurts yesterday. Clearly, him stepping up in that pocket helped out yesterday. You could talk about, he missed this guy, he missed that guy. I saw him. Doesn't matter. Jalen Hurts going to make mistakes. Everybody going to make mistakes. Well, as many as I've seen Baker Mayfield make, I don't see them calling for him. I don't see him getting crucified through the media like that. But it's Philadelphia. It's a history of doing that here. It's a history of doing that. Like I said, you can look at all the quarterbacks that we've had. It happens. Everybody got to grow. Tough season, unfortunately. I don't like losing. I hate losing. I hate seeing the Dallas Cowboys potentially win the division. I hate seeing the New York Giants and their bum-ass owner who wants to suck the fun out the damn league. I hate seeing them win. I hate seeing sorry-ass Washington win. A team that don't even have a name win the division. But I understand something. This team is a little younger than the rest of them. Just need the right direction. When you start telling your team to play for each other, that means you know that you done lost the locker room at that point. They don't buy into you. Sirianni was a bad hire. Horrible hire. Terrible head coach. His play call is awful. So, my recommendation, maybe you get a guy like Byron Leftwich. Maybe you get a guy like a Kellen Moore. You got some options out there. You got some options. It's up to you to decide what you're going to do. But we don't need no yes men. Need the general manager to manage the financials, to mind his damn business, and stay his ass in the office and off the field. I need for the owner to let the coach and stay his ass out of affairs that don't involve not just merely owning the team. But that's my rant. I just figured I would, make an appearance, let you know that, what's been going on in my life and stuff like that. A lot of stuff going on. Got family, stuff like that. Changing around some things around here in my own personal life, but, I'm still around. And I'm going to continue to still be active. This draft will be here before we know it. I would like to see Kyle Hamilton drafted. If the Eagles are doing what I think they're doing and intentionally tanking, that's a quitting-ass mentality, and I don't like that. I don't like it, but if it lands you a guy like Kayvon Thibodeau, I'm not mad at that. You know, if you're able to secure perhaps the best linebacker in the draft from Alabama, somebody that could bust Ezekiel Elliott head, somebody that can literally, rush that line and beat down on a Dak Prescott, a Saquon Barkley, a Taylor Heineke, J.D. Missick, who, beat down on guys like who's the Giants quarterback again? That boy name escaped me all the time. Like, I see his face, but he trash, so he trip over his own feet. As long as he busts his head too and cover, I'm cool with that. And then you get you a Darryl Stingley Jr. as well. Get no argument from me. If you can get Darryl Stingley, Kyle Hamilton, and Kayvon Thibodeau in the first round, and Alabama's linebackers waiting there in the early second round, grab them. Get another linebacker, because I feel like Davion Taylor has some time to grow. Davion Taylor got some time to grow. And if you're going to trade, see if you can strike a deal with, what's that team? San Francisco. And try to acquire their safety that they drafted this past year. If you're trying to get young. Either do that, and just get some physical wide receivers out there, some big body wide receivers, because that's another thing this team is missing. Some real big body wide receivers. We need that. That about does it for the day. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to try to stay as active as possible. See y'all around.